What's going on, guys? It's Calipper here. Today we are playing in the quarterfinals game in the NatWest T20 Blast, and I'm not quite sure what Middlesex are doing here. It's almost as though they think they're playing a one-day game. Only 58 for none after 10 overs in a T20. Not too sure what's going on, but we are going to take full advantage of it. We're coming in for our first over now, and that means we are going to be bowling a lot at the death. So hopefully that does mean we can go and pick up some wickets, because that would be, well, that would just be ideal. We may have our first one there, but I think Sam Robson maybe has timed that one a bit too well. And this is a guy who did play for the England Test side a wee while ago, but didn't really go and hold down his place. So, and then you got Chris Rogers, obviously, who I think actually has changed teams. I don't think he is playing for Middlesex next season. He's captaining someone else. I believe it is Somerset, actually. And now that I look at it, my camera seems to be a little bit off-centre. Maybe it's just me, but we will keep going, carrying on, and hopefully trying to go and pick up a wicket. That was potentially a caught and bowled chance right there. That's actually annoying me with my camera. I've just looked over, and it's just like, it just seems to be on a bit of an angle. But just 6 coming off this first over, so they have gone above the required run rate, and he's just going to punch that one out to cover. So just a 6 off the over, so not a bad over at all. Not really threatening again with the wickets, but we are working on that off-cutter skill, which we have gone and got up there. So I don't know what Middlesex are doing. Like, this is crazy. Surely you would go and try and be hitting it from now. I mean, worst case scenario for us, we aren't going to be chasing an incredibly big total. Only, well, I mean, 12 overs gone, and only 68 runs on the board. Normally at this stage, like when I'm playing in T20s, or watching T20s, if you're in a position like this, as we pick up a catch at cover, Robson goes. And he was striking it over 100, so he was doing his part. But what I always try and do when it comes to T20s, I kind of keep, you know, in the back of my head, if it is a good pitch that you're playing on, like if I'm watching or playing, well, not really playing because it's a little bit different, but if I'm watching a T20 and it's a decent pitch that they are playing on, normally after 12 overs, 12, 13 overs, I would like the side, if the side that I'm supporting are batting, really like them to be at about 100 runs. I think that's normally about par, and then you can really go and accelerate in those last 8 overs and possibly looking at a score, you know, of around 180, which may get you up above par. But I guess it really does just depend on how the game is going. That's the first runs, and we are going to get, oh, I was going to say we are going to get our first ball to bowl to Chris Rogers, but the batsman come back for a cheeky second, and it is still going to be, is it Joe Denley who's there now? It is. I'm sure I still have the same field. Positive. Could be wrong. That's gone. That's gonna go. It is gonna be just a 4. So again, another 6 coming off the over, but we do manage to go and pick up the wicket of Sam Robson, which is very good. And now remember, this is a quarter-final game, so if we can manage to go pick up the W, it is meaning we are going to carry on to the semi-finals. Our T20 form has been, I wouldn't say suspect, but it hasn't been the greatest at times. It has been, you know, a bit iffy. We started off really strong in the tournament, then towards, I guess, the middle, we did struggle a little bit, didn't pick up a win in a couple of games, and then towards the back end, a couple of wins and a couple of losses. So, you know, this Surrey team, I mean, if they come out and they perform on the day, can be absolutely lethal. But if not, you know, they may go out and get absolutely smashed, which we have seen happen a couple of times in the tournament. Well, I've seen it happen. You guys have only seen the first game. I just wanted to go and get through it as quickly as possible, possibly look at going and getting back some international cricket on my career, because that's where it all started. Good over this so far, just keeping it outside, probably on like that 4th stump line, and not too much Joe Denley can do about it. He's gone and played and missed it a couple of his pads, and that one there has been fielded by the bowler, obviously myself. So 5 dot balls so far, coming in for the maiden, and he's shuffled across his stumps. Going to flick that one away. It may have enough actually to get to the boundary rope, and it has, so that is another 4. And 1 for 16 off our 3 so far. I imagine we are going to probably bowl out. Nope, maybe not. Very strange. Thought we would have bowled out there. But only 121 scored by Surrey in the end. I can't imagine we are going to be required... by Middlesex. So Surrey chasing 122 for the win. Can't imagine we are going to be required to bat today. Just as I say that, though, I go and put the mockers on the team. And maybe this pitch has a little something in it that we don't all know about. But look at this. Unbelievable. 5 for 30 And Chris Rogers has got bloody 4 for 14. The man doesn't even bowl, for Christ's sake. 5 for 30 in the 7th over. There is definitely something either in the water or something's happening. I can't get bat on ball. The ball's not even turning. What is the pitch doing? I don't really want to play it. I want to try and go to the leg side. I was going to say pitch one a bit straighter, Rogers. My God, he's just bowling. He's bowling to his field here. Obviously, they have done their homework. They know Cliffy likes to go leg side, and they're just pinging it outside off. That one there is a little bit straighter, but that probably is what we should have done for the first 3 balls that we faced. It was wide outside off, just open the face of the bat, run it down to third man for a couple, time it well enough, you will get 4. But, wow, a lot of work still to be done. The run rate's not, it's not superimposing, only 7 runs an over, still 12 overs left after this, but that target of 100 at 12 overs is not looking good today. It's looking like we aren't going to get anywhere near that. Wow. I cannot believe how much. 5 for 33. They're just pinging me. They have honestly worked me out. They know I love to shovel it. I probably guessed to cow corner, mid-wicket, whatever you want to call it. And they're just bowling outside off. Very frustrating. I just can't do anything. I just cannot hit the ball. I bowl pretty well, but can't bat. This is where I needed to come out and just absolutely smash it. Oh my goodness. Cut that one away, but that probably wasn't the one to cut. That was the one to try and work off the hip. And I'm not even sure. I do not know what has gone on here. How Chris Rogers has taken 4 for 14 is beyond me. And now they've got... This field just pisses me off. This field just pisses me off. No catch there, mate. I don't know. I was trying to just run it down fine. Don't appeal for that. But the field they've got here, they've got a good field. They've got players. Obviously, they've got a guy at deep extra cover, which is where we like to play. They've got a guy down the ground. Oh, God, get back, Cliffy. Open the face of the bat. That's the first time I have really played a shot square that hasn't been a cut shot. And it's one of those things. If he gets it on the pads, it is going to go away. So he needs to be really careful that he doesn't get it. Oh, my God. I just can't beat that man inside the circle. We're 4 off 11, and things have just turned pear-shaped for Surrey in this quarter-final. We bowled exceptionally well. There we go. Finally we get one through. Doesn't have the greatest timing in the world. And we're going to come back, race on through for the 3. And finally we get off strike. Finally we get it through that infield, pierce that infield. But a lot of work still to be done for the Surrey side. Are we going to be the guy that comes around and just finishes it off for them? That's, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Cliffy. That was the ball. That was the ball that needed to be put away. It was slow. It was a full toss. It was on the pads. It was asking to be put away. And just no timing whatsoever. Oh, God. I just can't beat the infield. I just have no timing whatsoever today. It is just not happening for Cliffy. Just not happening. And the field's not helping either. 69 still needed off 48. So there's still plenty of time. No, there's no way we're getting 2 there. No way. I think maybe this is a problem. I'm going for too many big shots. I just need to go and obviously work it around. If we can get it down, I mean, at the moment, 67 off 46. It's not the end of the world. We have lost, however, another wicket. Ooh, that was a bit aerial, but a nice shot. It might even have the legs to go all the way. It has. It's gone all the way for 4. So there is our first boundary 4 that we go and pick up. Nice wee shot off the back foot there. That's something that we're looking to go and try and improve on. But still, oh my God. I don't even know what I was trying to do there. I honestly don't know what I was trying to do. I was trying to play a similar kind of shot. It was too straight. No foot movement. Tried to play it down the ground. And just embarrassing is probably the word that comes to mind for Surrey here. Chasing a very below par total of 120. I think we could have maybe almost got up there. I think we only lost by a few runs. Only lost by 6. But Jesus Christ, how does Chris Rogers, the part-time leg spinner for Australia, he's not even a part-timer. He doesn't even bowl. I remember he bowled in like a Prime Minister's 11 game once, and it was terrible. 4 for 17 for Chris Rogers, and that has gone and killed off any chance of Surrey winning the NatWest T20 Blast. But anyway, guys, do hope you've enjoyed this video. Next time around, we will be having, obviously, another competition, hopefully some international cricket. But do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like. If you are new, please do subscribe. Make sure you check out my Facebook and Twitter. Links that can be found down below in the description. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, carrying on with that Phoenix FIFA 16 career mode. Make sure you do not miss that.